Hey guys, I didn't figure to start recording this until after I was well over 4 hours into this game. This is a new game that recently came out called Data Center. Basically, it's about building and running a data center. My autistic ass decided, let's fucking play this, see how good it is. And I got carried away. I didn't think it was going to be that good. Now here I am 4 hours later. I figured I'd just show you guys all my progress so far. So this is like this beginning area here. All this crap is here by default, except for these cables. I bought these, and that guy. That's actually one of my employees, Greg. Uh, he's a little broken right now. He's not supposed to look like that, but since he hasn't moved, he's gonna keep looking like that. But you hire people if you don't want to have to remove cables and re-put cables, and they'll replace devices when they reach their end of life. But yeah, so basically, buy devices like servers and switches and shit, and you put them all together into the server room over here. And I have 6 racks going because I kind of got carried away 4 hours in. Here's the fake in-game businesses that we are supporting currently. So these are the first four that you would do. We have Bermuda Triangle Backup, Dad Joke Database, UFO Download Station, and Tax Haven Holdings. So yeah, they all have their own requirements and such. So when you go to start, you're gonna see this screen, and you'll see like this is the servers that they want, and this is the, like how much stuff they need, right? Uh, so right now, the beginner one, it's 40,000 IOPS, and yeah, I have because when you start out, you only have these small servers, each one producing 5,000 IOPS. So I have, is it, yeah, 8 of them for this. You can tell by the server or the company markings on there. So I own 8 of these for that person or that entity, I guess. And basically, yeah, put it all in the rack, and then you have to wire it up. So the green circle is coming from this station right here. So it's all coming through, and it's all going routed around, coming all the way around, and then this is where it starts to get like bird's nest type shit back here. But it comes all the way around, comes through, and then it hits this first switch right here. So it goes in through these 2 ports on the switch, which then I have set. So I have this as like the uplink. This is where the uplink comes into. And then right here is where all the servers will plug into. So this is their downlink. And they all come through and they all have dual Ethernet RJ45s. So they're all coming through, right? So this switch right here is only taking care of these first 4 servers. Um, and then I have a downlink coming from the switch all the way down here, you guessed it, into a second switch, which then has another 4 servers. Um, the reason why I kept these 4 ports open is because on the base station here or whatever the fuck, you can have 4 ports. So if I want to upgrade these later down the line, which I don't know if I have to, but if I did, I can have 4 inputs, which then I can come back here and have 4 inputs, and then I have 4 outputs for the next switch to take 4 inputs. And that's the basic setup. Then company 2 over here, they wanted 80,000 IOPS. So I took their stuff, came through them, routed it all the way around. They're red circles, so company 2 is red circle. They're going to come all the way down through here to this switch. and then they come to these 4 behemoths because I unlocked this servers, the bigger servers. So it comes down to these 4 behemoths, and then this first switch comes down to the second switch, but you can only have 1 because I only had 1 in the rack here. And I took that downlink, ran it back up, and took it into tower or whatever case thing number 1, and ran it to its own switch to run another 4 small servers to meet that IOPS requirement exactly. So these small ones, they only give you 5,000 IOPS, but these big ones you unlock give you 12,000 IOPS. So company 2 has these 5 plus these 4 down here in the bottom. And you can tell that because of the logos and because of the IP address for its subnet mask, you can tell. So they all have their individual subnet mask, alright, and they all have a gateway as well. So it comes through. This is number 1. This is 69.4.17.1 right here. That's what this is. And it comes all the way through the switch, which I can configure through here. So, or sorry, this is .0. My bad. It comes in through here and enters switch 1, which that I have coming to the 4 servers, which each one has 2 ports. The ports is for load balancing, and in case if one goes down, there's still the server, or if one connection goes down, the server is still being able to have a connection. After that, it goes to switch 2, which is here, and you can see it comes from switch 1, we're in switch 2, and it goes to these other 4 servers. Now, the subnet is on 69.4.17. So you can see gateway is number 1 as well. So you can see this is number 2 on the network, but it's actually server 1. But yeah, and you had to be careful with how many devices you have in a subnet, because they actually configured that in the game to where certain subnets could only allow certain amount of devices. So for the first company here, their subnet mask is 255.255.240. Which if you come over here, if you don't know, 240, that gives you 16 total IP addresses, 14 of which are usable. And that 14 of which is usable is because the gateway and where it comes in take up once. The gateway is .1 and where it comes in is .0. So you have 14 usable IPs, which is fine because we only had 8 servers. Then it gets chaotic because you had to count, you had to like make sure you have enough servers, the correct amount of servers of each whatever type you want to go with, and then you also have to think about how many IP addresses do I have, because I might not have enough IP addresses for this amount of servers, and I might need to get less. The last company I just set up right here, Tax Haven Holdings, is a little crazy because of my server space. I tried to keep the start of a new company in a new rack, but I wasn't able to do that. But I'm just trying to fill it as much as I can without it not making sense. So company 1 is the first 8, then these last 4 and these 5 here, company 2. And company 3 owns all of this entire rack plus the first half here of this rack. Um, we had the same setup with how Company 2 had, where we took it up and around, except it was a lot easier because I was going the other direction. Then Company 3 have starting right here, which is the UFO download station. Or no. This is server 3, my bad. Company 3. Company 4, which is the tax holder's haven. So they start here. I used only the big beefy boys because they needed, what was it, 120,000, and the big boys give out 12,000. So I only need 10 to make it exact to what they need. So their switch comes in. So they come in through here. Right, they got 3 gigabytes a second per port. So 6 gigabytes per second total traffic coming through here. And I put it on the 4th line because it's going into the 4th cabinet here. Coming around, heads around, still on number 4 here. And then it comes from here down. I don't know, I don't remember which one was which, but I'm pretty sure it's this one because it's the fastest line. And then I have it going down, because I put the outer one as the switch and the inner one as the servers. So it comes down here, and then the internet feeds in, or I guess, what internet, where their shit comes from, feeds into here, to the switch. Now you may see, there's a lot more ports here than just the switch. It's because I also have a patch pen here. Because I decided to do it this way. So internet comes in, and then I have 4 servers, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. They all come out from here, and they go in through the patch through here, and they come out through the patch. 1 through 3 is right here. They just come out, simple. Number 4, which is these 2 ports right here, they come out, go up the inner line, and then come up on track 4, split the track 5, and then it comes down track 5, does a little turn here, comes down this line, and then swoops into these ports here. Now, I also use the patch panel to get the downlink to the uplink for here. So I took it, put it on its own little port over here. So this is the downlink, and it comes out here, and then it goes up through the outer edge, up track 4, track 5, comes down the same line here, comes down into the uplink for this switch. And no, I'm a fucking genius. Right? But then you may realize, hey, that's only covering the next 4 servers. You still have 2 servers left to make it 10. Yeah. Yeah. So, uplink is coming out of the switch. It's coming down to the bottom switch. We're good. Server 1 comes out its normal ports, goes directly in the server 1. The server 2 splits off the side here, comes all the way up, gets on to track 5, goes to track 4, and then it comes down this line right here in the middle, then down the server line, and then it hits the patch panel, which then I had connect to here, and then it goes right back up the server line, comes from track 4, stays on track 4, comes all the way over here to track 1 for the right side, which I guess would be technically track 6, and then comes all the way down to the final server. And it's still a pretty good, like, these are all getting 0.3 gigabytes a second, and it's still getting 0.3 gigabytes a second. That took me 4 hours. All of what you see here took me 4 hours. Most of it was trying to get it to look as good as it does right now, even though most of it right here is still a bird's nest. Everything looks nice once it hits like the servers and everything. It's just the patch panel here just made this happen. Oh, we're not even going to talk about how we have 3 different lines here for this company here. That shit was... UFO download station comes in here. They got 2.5 gigabytes a second. 5 gigs total traffic. Comes through, it's going to cabinet 3. So we follow around, come down this line, and we get to cabinet number 3, right here. It comes out, straight to here, straight into the switch. Straight to the servers, first 4 servers get fed. Then, it goes to the downlink. Downlink goes down to the uplink. So far, we're doing pretty good here. Oh yeah, I also had it looped around here, so that's why it looks weird. So this loops around here, probably could fix that. So that this loop doesn't do all this crap shit here. So it just comes down, goes past this bracket, then loops up. Then these servers come down, which honestly I could have just fed down to this bracket, and they just come through. Then the downlink, the downlink comes up through this bracket, which again I could have just went straight down with it, but it comes up through this bracket and down. Then it comes to the uplink here, feeds these 4 servers. The downlink comes out here, these, and then it comes down, and then it comes in right here. And it feeds these 2, right? But I also had a bit leaving, so the other 2 plus the uplink come up through their individual server switch lines. They come up, right? Switch server. They come to track 3. Split the track 4 because they're coming to the cabinet 4. Come down. Switch server. Feeds these 2 servers, and then this comes down and feeds this switch here, which then comes through and feeds the last 4 servers here. I am definitely going to fix the wiring for this. Actually, you know what? Let's fix it right now. Actually. Because it's actually bugging me a little bit. And then it should look a little nicer. Because everything else looks nice, it's just this mess. Okay, let's grab our cable. Try to finish off this one. I don't know how I have 9.6 out of 9.4. That doesn't make sense. Alright. So yeah. We are going to start by removing cables, which hopefully this shit doesn't break. Okay. Purple comes through. Goes 1. Track 3. Track 3. Track 3. Track 3. Turns. Track 3. Turns, track 3, comes through, watching the fastest line right now, comes through, straight into the switch, in the top. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Servers, they come through. This first server here, let's fix those cables. Yeah, that could be easily fixed. Okay, something's wrong with one of my other servers. What did I do? What is down? What? Okay, hold on. What is actually down? What did I unplug? Oh God. Zero, zero, zero. Oh fuck. I unplugged something and it took down half the fucking network. Oh my God. What happened? What happened? Interesting. Um, yeah, I don't know what's wrong. Let's try loading the game. I know the game's autosaved. Let's try. This is a while ago. Let's try it. Okay, not as much is down now. This is off. So that was just a bug. I honestly don't know what happened. All my shit works. Yeah. Traffic's going. Traffic is, yeah. Traffic's flowing, man. See this server at the top here. At this point 3, I haven't seen any come down though. Oh, it's this right here, slow mover. Yep, okay, yep. So this stuff's all working. Okay. Wow. Okay. Where were we? We cut something. And shit started breaking. Oh, I guess we should send our guy to fix those end of life stuffs. Oh, wrong one. Asset management, send technician. Do your job. Fucking Greg. There's a guy named Greg. Me, apparently. Server 1. Yeah, I don't see any reason to fish it through here, because then I would go like that. Server 2. That's fine. Server 3. It's... Yeah, let's redo server 3. So press here. Take it through. We're not going to go through that third loop. Alright. Looks a little bit better. Honestly, I could fish it. I'm not going to fish it through that loop though. I'm not. Alright, server 4. It comes through 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. Oh. 25-0. Which one's good? Switch to... Switch 3. It's good. False alarm? One, 2, 5, 0. Okay. Let's redo the subnet. 12, 2. Point 3, point 3. Oh, wrong one. Whoops. 0.25, 0. 0.13, 0.13, 0.25, 0. Why? Alright. I'm cutting all these. Scorched earth. And then oh shit. Okay. Port 1, port 1, port 2, port 2, port 1, fish it around, port 2, or port 1, port 2, fish it around, port 2, 250, 025, port 1, fish it, port 1, port 2, fish it, port 2, port 1, fish it through, port 1, port 2, fish it through, port 2. Oh my gosh, stuff is dying. Okay. Here, dot 2, dot 2, create, dot 3, dot 3, create, dot 4, dot 4, create, 5, dot 5, create. Greg's coming through and it's making my sound fuck up for some reason. Two five 0 0 2 5 0 2 5 0 2 5. I don't know what's going on. Legitimately. Also, all my sound is starting to be like screwed up. Are you serious? Get to work. I don't need a break. I honestly just don't even know anymore, chat. Oh no. All of these are going now. We have 92,000. It's why not? We're just gonna yeah. Not enough rep. Okay. Alright. At least they're working. Now we have multiple people working. Okay. Okay, well, as long as this rack says that the machines, where are they? Purple is number 3. DJD, no, UDS. As long as they say that they're working, yeah, they are. So as long as they say they're working, they're working. In my opinion, that's fine, I guess. Alright. Well, that all looks good. So then we have the downlink coming through. And then I feel like we could just stop it here and rank it up. So let's do that. And then this is our up, or this is our downlink for the next. Let's do the same here and just fix this. these servers here, we're gonna redo all of them as well. Cable not long enough. Oh yeah, the 0.5. Let's grab the other reel. Like 5.5. Alright, we're right here. And server 1's right here. Server 2. Three. So that's what I actually wanted to do, just link them for here. There we go. That makes a lot more sense now. And then down here. Down here we could fix all this. Oops. And these. Okay. That, in my opinion, looks better than what we had. All we did was just change the routing, and it already looks way better. Next with the mess is this stuff. So let's grab our cable. Disconnect you, which is just here. You. And you. 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 I'm just doing the same thing over here, basically. Perfect. And then these, don't know what happened to those. That all goes up. And this is a huge jumble mess right here. That's the last jumble messes right there. Everything else, though, is organized to my liking, honestly. Everything else I can understand now. What was that? I don't know what that was. We can take this and we can throw this away. We're not gonna be able to use 0.5. But this, we have 60 meters left. So we'll throw that back on our table. Do we have anything else coming into life right now? No. Let's take an actual physical inspection of these. Stuff in an hour is about to start going up, but other than that, we are fine. Once I close the game, it will pause all the timers. We'll save actually now, basically quote unquote pause it. We'll just load back where we are. This might just jumble up. These. I could move these over, but I wanted to keep 4 because this is 4, 4, so 4. This, though, this is just where the other server comes out. I just had it come out through here. This is where it comes. Where's this thing coming from? Okay. Bring up this main source line here. Slow dots. Split up. Oh yeah, because we got this over here. That's these two. And these two is these two. But yeah. I could redo this right here. That involves me going all the way around through this mess. Look how nice it is right here. Super nice. And then just screws all up. And then back to nice. So nice. Yeah. This is a real problem area right here. I could already see a few fixes, honestly, right now. Instead of taking it all the way over to here, I could just take it from here to there. Yeah, let's grab this. Let's grab the cable. Alright. So, we're going to rewire these two, which are coming from these two. Oh, these four. So we're going to cut you. It goes right there. So, oops. You plug in here, and you are have a server. It's going to a server. Here, and it's cabinet 3, so you go to line 3, then you go straight to server. Boom. That makes so much more sense. Makes so much more sense. Then what the fuck? Oh. It's... Yeah. Mm, Let me keep going up. This is number 3. Goes to this one, which is for the servers, and goes straight to the server. Okay. Let's clean it up a little bit. And just connect to you. And then we're gonna take you. You're gonna go up here. And boom, number 3, because it's coming from cabinet 3. It's going to this server over here. And we're just gonna plug it straight in. Oh yeah, it looks nicer. And we'll do the same for the second port. And then, let's see here. And number 3. And that, and then that. There we go. So that's... Oh, it still looks horrible. Oh, well, that's for the next video. I'm gonna leave it at this. So yeah, that's what we got. I'll see you guys next time.